Well, Happy New Year everyone. It's the first weekend back, Sunday in January, and another beautiful day, beautiful weekend actually. Very happy with that. And since it's the new year, I thought this episode would dive into, you know, maybe doing something different with your store, and how to make your store better than it can be. Even though you've got a great product, it's never usually enough. So we're going to talk to one of our most successful store holders, Bands of Courage. Dougie's going to have a chat to us and tell us all about the sizzle from the sausage, and I think you're going to enjoy this one. Welcome to Manly Markets 2095. Manly is the first beach north of Sydney Harbour and can easily be reached by ferry, car or bus. My name is Mark and I've been running the Manly Markets for 11 years now, and I have over 30 years retail experience in the surf industry, which has really helped me understand the markets business overall. Each week I'm going to show you around our markets, including how we run them, introduce our store holders, show you around Manly and interview some locals along the way. Please subscribe and enjoy our weekly shows every Friday. G'day Dougie, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good thanks. I wanted to have a chat to you today. You guys joined me around February 2020, which is coming up to your 3rd year anniversary.
Yep.
And a lot's changed since then, I think, with your store. Yeah, so I'll just take you back to then. When you applied, you had these bands with like slogans on, positive themes, meanings, and we to and froed a lot because I was a bit confused with your application. I wasn't sure where it was at, because jewellery is a popular category for us, so it's very hard to get in, if at all. But once we discussed everything, I saw that you guys were on a different plane to anyone else, so that's why you're welcomed into the market.
Thank you very much.
Back then, what were you doing before you started the market?
Well, we were really just not doing very much, enjoying lockdown.
Right. Well, it was lockdown. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you know, we were at home like everybody else, trying to find something to do to occupy ourselves and the kids, and that's when we started making bands.
Right.
To keep ourselves occupied, nothing more than that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then when lockdown finished, we took the bands and we came down to the market, and we thought that we'd get rid of them all by planting a few trees.
Yeah, right.
And as we made
Were
them,
you doing the trees at that stage? Because just to fill everyone in, you plant 10 trees, or the organisation you affiliate with is called
Eden Reforestation.
Eden Reforestation. So every band you sell, you plant 10 trees. Back then it was 5 trees, wasn't it?
It was 5 trees, yeah. And if you remember, when we applied to you, you said you wanted to know all about the trees. And we put you in touch with Eva at Eden Reforestation Projects. Yeah,
that's right. Because I'd never had anyone come to me with this idea, and to me it was like, okay, I have a lot of people saying they're going to donate to charities and that, and I always must get confirmation, because, you know, I don't want anything not happening that people say is going to happen, and true to your word, planting trees. So.
Yeah, we put you in touch with Eva.
Yep.
I mean, Eden now plant almost 1 million trees a day.
Wow. That's amazing.
And we're planting probably, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 a day now.
Yeah. It's really
you know,
grown,
both
isn't it?
and we have grown up over the last 3 years. But what's really driven it, Mark, I think, is the fact that everything we do is inspired by endangered animals.
Yeah, that's right.
So the whole idea when you buy a band is to be supporting an animal, planting trees.
Yep.
And when you buy a band, we give you a little gift card that tells you all about your endangered animal.
Yep.
And then we give you a little tree planting certificate that tells you about your trees.
Yeah, right, okay.
And this isn't jewellery, these are gifts.
I know. And that's what I wanted to talk to you today, because we know you've got fantastic product, which you must have, but everyone in this market has a really good product, right?
Absolutely.
So what we're talking about today is a sizzle. You know, like we've got the sausage, good sausages, but there's some sizzle that goes on with your stand, and I must admit, you are our most successul store holder, which is an incredible achievement. We have a lot of good, talented people here.
You might remember that you burst out laughing when we were taking the tent down 3 weeks ago, and you said to me, I asked you why you were laughing, and you said it's because I didn't think you'd last 2 weeks.
No, that's right. Yeah, well, when I came to you the first day, I sheepishly asked you, how did you go? And you said, fantastic, we've had a really good day, which was, I went, wow, okay. Proven wrong, that's okay, I'm happy with that.
But
so,
to the sizzle,
yeah,
it's because it's gifts.
Yeah.
You know, a jewellery store, someone will come to a jewellery store and they'll buy a necklace for themselves.
Yes.
They'll come to our store and buy bands to give all their friends.
Yes.
And that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's, you know, it means that people can come and do their Christmas shopping with us.
Yeah, that's right.
Plant trees and share a little bit of knowledge about what's happening, you know, with nature.
Yeah.
And do something about it at the same time.
Yeah.
All for a very, very reasonable price.
And you're finding that's what people are talking to you about as they're purchasing something? Or...
Yeah, well, I mean, people bring their kids here.
Yep.
To see and to share the information about what's going on, because everyone uses this word endangered. No one actually knows what it means.
Yeah.
And the minute you start explaining to people that there are 10 vaquita dolphins left or 600 black jaguars, they're shocked.
Yeah.
And the shock for us has been sharing that information with people has actually driven our sales.
Yeah.
You know, it's a case of bad news sort of turbocharges sales because it makes people interested.
Yeah, that's
and they want
right.
to do something about it.
Yeah, well, I always say that people want their money to go to a good home. They like to spend money with good, nice people. You guys are fantastic people. You're always positive and always upbeat, and you like doing what you're doing. You like helping the environment. And I think that's, you know...
Yeah, well, I mean, people come here...
People are happy, aren't they?
They come here and they just chat.
And they're getting a great product.
Yeah. No, we have a lot.
It's everything, isn't it?
We have
it's
a
whole
lot.
package.
Well, I think I sent you a little note. We got a note from a 7-year-old just before Christmas who said that she'd asked her mother to drive her an hour to come and see us and talk to us.
Yeah, well, I'm going to share that with everyone because that is a beautiful letter from the 7-year-old. I mean, incredible. Yeah, when I do episodes on sustainability, the environment or charity or giving that, the numbers are down. I mean, yet you're proving that by embracing all these avenues, it brings success.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think we could get up every Saturday and Sunday morning and come down here, which is an amazingly difficult and often challenging thing to do, especially during winter. Without putting something back, you know, and we have fun. We've made it fun.
Yeah.
You know, this is not a market stall. This is just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And because it's that, it works well, and we enjoy it. If we didn't enjoy it and we weren't doing something decent, I don't think we could do it. I really don't. Yeah,
fair enough. Yeah, no, I agree. You must enjoy what you're doing, and nothing better than putting smiles on people's faces.
Absolutely.
You're getting a lot of repeat business, right?
Yeah, we have loyal customers throughout Manly.
Yeah.
You know, everyone in Manly's wearing our bands.
They are.
You know, it's just a joy. It's a joy to be part of this community. Joy to, you know, within the market, within Manly, and within Sydney and Australia. But what we do is that we have people in people in Africa planting our trees.
Yes. We
have about 111 people employed full-time over there.
That's the number I heard, yes.
So they don't work for us, they work for Eden.
Yes.
They're all Madagascans. Yes. We employ another 19 or so people in Jaipur who make all of our bands.
Yes.
Again, they don't work for us, but
yeah,
you know,
you create that employment.
So we've created about 150 jobs, but within the business itself, it's just me and my wife.
I'm a little stall in Manly, eh? How about that? Fantastic achievement, guys. I love having you here, and I think you're an inspiration for a lot of people out there.
Be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.
Dear Band of Courage, I love your band so much. It's not just pretty, but it has a lovely message and meaning behind it. I can tell you put a lot of effort into doing this. You don't just give the band and say, "Bye, thanks for shopping." You fully describe what's happening and give them a info card with the band. I also love how it's not just the meaning behind it, but It's beautiful, and I love the colors, materials, and messages. So smart. I'm so happy my mum drove all the way over here, having to spend an hour in the car so I could get a new band. We got a few bands from here, and not one has disappointed me. They are so very beautiful and encouraging. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2023. Love from your favourite customer, Sophie.
So Harry, how are you?
Very good, thanks. How are you?
So yesterday we were chatting and you come up with a really nice comment, and it's a good reminder for everyone that you're in your stall or you're in your shop all the time, but it's a good idea to get outside your stall, go and look at other stuff, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you've been doing?
Yeah. I was saying yesterday, Ness and I spent a night in the city and just walked around and talked and found inspiration in so many different things, and we didn't necessarily think that were going to come to fruition from it. So we walked into a few stores and just saw how people were doing things, and effectively what we have is the opportunity to set up a store every week and be able to tweak it and learn from the guys that have been doing it for 50 years and sort of take inspiration from that. And I think yesterday I said about musicians being able to enjoy something, being able to enjoy good music, and then if you want to play music, you take inspiration from your heroes. And I think we do exactly the same as a brand. We have a really strong list of guys that have been doing it incredibly, and sort of take those little bits as inspiration, and it's it keeps everything fresh and exciting, which is great.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, it's not like you're copying. But I mean, nothing's really invented. It's reinvented or tweaked, as you said, and so great. So we expect big things, and I think it's a good point too. Too many people stick with the same setup every week, and that. I mean, this is a new year. I think it's a great opportunity. I'm going to start telling a lot of store holders here. I think it's the time to change your stall, change the look.
Yeah, we're so grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that, and especially when we come with fresh ideas and say, hey, this would be such a small change but make such a huge change in our business. And I think mentally as well, to be able to just have a different layout, not even different layout, but new gear, new products, with just one focus in mind. And our word for the year is just quality, just making everything quality of experience, quality of gear, quality of customer relationships, and just keeping that at the forefront, and then everything else will fall in line with that.
It does, yeah, you're right. And you've also changed position, haven't you? I mean, you've done 2 years over there in number 3, and here you are in number 28. It's in the centre of the market. You can see, surrounded all that. And it's a
new layout,
new beginning. Feels good?
Feels great. Feels really good.
Awesome. Good on you, Harry.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed all that. Words of wisdom from 2 of our finest store holders. Just want to say, find what works for you. It doesn't mean you have to drain all your profits. Work within your budget, but don't be surprised what you can give away and how much you'll get in return. I mean, obviously do it because you want to do it. It's a good feeling. It's the right thing to do. But I did hear on the radio this morning a lady was speaking about a charity that she'd started, and she said she was really surprised how people have learnt to give and how much people appreciate people who give. So keep that in mind. I think that's the way business is going, and it's a good thing. It's just nature's teaching us a lesson. I think it's going, you got to give it to get it, and that's fair enough. I support the Northern Beaches Women's Shelter, and initially I used to give them $1,000, and I thought I was doing an amazing thing. Well, now I give them over $10,000 a year in my support, and I just love doing it. Just picking up stock item here. And yeah, I feel great, and it's helping a really good cause. So anyway, I hope you got a takeaway from that, and we'll see you next week.